with magician Matt Franco, everybody. Our next guest has also performed magic for many years, but his audiences are a little different than Matt's. He performs at hospitals, bringing smiles and laughter to kids on their road to recovery. From Open Heart Magic, please, let's welcome Mike, everybody. Well, meet Matt. Matt, meet Mike. Yeah.
Likewise.
Were you blown away? I was blown away. Well, of course, you're one of them, so you might be jaded now by now. But explain more about Open Heart Magic. Explain why you started this.
Sure. Open Heart Magic provides personalized magic performances to young kids and teens in children's hospitals at their bedsides. And what we do is we create these bedside magic programs with these hospital partners. We put volunteer candidates through Magic University. And because
Magic University?
Oh, I know. I know. But because of that, they're able to go to places other nonprofits can't go to, like pediatric intensive care, the burn unit, isolation rooms, things like that.
Yeah.
And they use magic to help relieve some fear and stress and make them laugh again, to make them stronger and hopefully get better.
Oh, it's the sense of wonder. I feel like a child every time, well, in life, but but especially when it comes to magic, it just makes you feel like awe.
Right.
Yeah, it's very cool that y'all bring that to people, because I feel like sometimes in this world it can get so heavy, and especially with the people you're seeing in the hospital, life can be so heavy and intense, and to bring that sense of awe and wonder is amazing. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, tell us more about, and when I say us, I mean me, about Magic University.
Magic University, sure. Magic University is required by any volunteer that wants to be part of a program and see the kids.
Yeah.
And of course, they're learning close-up magic, and the magic itself is more card tricks. It's more interactive. We want the magic to be happening in the kids' hands. You can imagine how powerful that is.
Yeah.
But the final piece, I think, is the most important piece. It's meeting kids and their families where they're at. Mm-hmm. You know, mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm sure anyone here can, that's a parent, knows that, kids love routine, but disease can break that routine. Mm-hmm. And then you put them in a hospital and they get treatments that have needles and pain and all that sort of stuff, and that can create fear and sadness and isolation.
Anxiety.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So the goal is to teach volunteers all of this so that they're ready to go and can create this astonishment for kids. And anyone can be a volunteer and become a magician yourself. Anyone in Ann Arbor, Cleveland, or Greater Chicago, that's where we're at. We have 103 hospital magicians right now.
Wow.
And then over the course of our history.
What a beautiful legacy. Like, what a beautiful footprints you're leaving behind. That's so cool, man.
Absolutely. Well, you can be a magician too, Kelly. Just throw it out there.
I think I like to be in awe of it. I think I like that I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's irritating as hell, but but it's also, I like the, I think it's so exciting.
Yeah,
but what got you into magic in the first place?
I saw magic on TV, but I think the exciting part is, I like that you feel magic. You talk about that it gives you a feeling. A lot of people know that magic makes you think, or it can make some people frustrated. But the truth is, when it's done right, it can hit you right here. Mm-hmm. And I see people every night, they come into a show excited, but they leave even better than they came in. And I think that's what it's all about. I love what you're doing. I think that it really gives, you mentioned escapism. Mm-hmm. It's really about helping people, maybe just in a safe, fun way, forget about whatever the problems are going on in the real world for a bit, and kind of bring them into a pure sense of joy.
Yeah. I love joy. We forget about that word. It's such a beautiful, strong, powerful word. What are like the reactions from the kids or the families?
It's when you first start, you think like kids are going to think this is cool, and then all of a sudden, like there was a boy on the south side of Chicago walking to school, and he was hit by an SUV, and he was in intensive care, and he had stomach tubes and all that sort of stuff. And a magician came to visit, and the grandmother there, had lots of granddaughters, but only had one grandson. They had a special relationship. Mm-hmm. Would always be laughing and things like that. But she sent me a note and said, because you're a magician, that was the first time that he laughed. And it gave me hope that he'd get better. So there's a lot of stresses going on, and it's amazing to hear those stories. Just very, very powerful.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm like, ooh, those stories. Our friends at Gund make soft, lovable, forever friends that are always there when you need a hug, which my kids love. They love the work that you're doing to help kids in hospitals, so do we. So they are donating $5,000 just to help out in any way that they can. It's so cool what you're doing. What a beautiful thing to do with your life. Y'all have a great night. I'm going home.